Customers always tell us that one of their favorite things about our phonics curriculum is the weekly homework. They like it because each day it reviews the letters and sounds that you've studied that day in class, as well as whatever phonemic awareness skills you've done in class that day also. So if you're doing coding and reading, there will be a section for that. If you're doing segmenting phonemes, there will be a section for that. Initial sounds, final sounds, and so on. There's also a section where it has handwriting practice for spelling words, as well as high frequency word practice too. So it's great practice, and it enables the teacher not to have to really think about what they need to assign for homework. It's already ready and made for you. This is an example of our kindergarten phonics homework. Notice it's divided by each day. So there's a section of homework for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We don't believe on homework for Friday through Sunday, so it's only for 4 days of the week. It's got the handwriting strip just like is on the daily lessons at the top. And then there's a practice each day for writing the letter, for the letter formation. This week they were learning the letter A. So notice it has the capital letter A and the lowercase letter a, practicing tracing on Monday and Tuesday, and then writing it on their own on Wednesday and Thursday. This week the skill for phonemic awareness was initial sounds. So there's the section on what comes first, where they're circling words that have the initial sound of a. And then they just started coding and reading words this week, and so there's a section for them to practice that. And then there's a section for finding the letter, that letter recognition, and then also a section for blending sounds for onsets and rhymes. And then each day there's a practice section for the high frequency words. Every week the skills will be a little different. Once they start adding in spelling words, they will get to practice spelling words as well. And then the different phonemic awareness skills will be different. But from this point on, there will always be a code and read section in the homework. So just wanted to show you a little bit about what the kindergarten homework looks like. If you have any questions while you're doing it, always feel free to email me, and I'll respond to you just as soon as I can. This is an example of the very first week homework of our first grade phonics and spelling curriculum. Notice, just like kindergarten, it's 2 pages, and each page is divided by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Again, we don't believe in homework for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, so it's only 4 nights worth of homework, and it's just a little bit each night, so they're getting that practice and so that parents can see what they're doing, but it's not too overwhelming, and it's something that they can do quickly each night. On every day, there will be a handwriting practice for spelling words, and then it has different skills depending on what the phonemic awareness skills are for that week. This week, they were learning about initial sounds, so notice there's an initial sounds practice on Tuesday. Here they're learning about the picking out a sound in the word, so they're looking for ones that contain the short vowel sound of A. And then here there are 2 different code and read practices. And then every day there will be a practice for the high frequency words that are being learned that week. Each week the skills are different depending on what the phonemic awareness skills are for that week. But it's great practice for the kids to be able to do to get them more familiar with the sounds and more familiar with their spelling and high frequency words, as well as the phonemic awareness skills they're doing that week. If during the year, if you have any questions while you're using the program and you have questions about the homework, always feel free to email me and I'll get to you just as soon as I can. This is an example of our 2nd grade phonics homework that's included in our Watson Works Phonics and Spelling program. Notice that for this one, 2nd grade homework is just 1 page. The font size is smaller than it is for kindergarten and 1st grade, but it still has the 4 nights worth of homework, just like it is for kindergarten and 1st grade. Every week the skills will be different based on what letters or sounds that they're learning that week, and based on whatever phonemic awareness skills they're learning that week. For this week, they're practicing coding and reading, which they'll do every week, and then the picture and spell, which will be a lot of the weeks, but not all. This week, their skill was doing for grammar practice, which was subjects and predicates in the sentence, underlining the naming part and the action part in the sentence. And then here is the fill in the blank where they're having to think about the picture that's written here and spell the word correctly. Every week or every day of the week, they also have practice for their high frequency words that are going to be on their phonics assessment and spelling assessment. And this is just great practice for them to show their parents what they're learning at school. It gives them a little more practice at night, but it's not overwhelming. They can do it in about 5 minutes or so. And then it's good practice for them for their phonics assessment later that week. If you have any questions about our phonics homework for kinder, first, or second, always feel free to email me. My email is heather@watsonworksedu.com, and I will try to get back to you just as soon as I can. Have a great school year.